Are you still wondering which of the feed texture is better or best for your poultry birds? Mash, scramble or pellets? Watch this video till the end and know the best.
When it comes to feeding poultry, many farmers have choice between different feed textures: mash, pellet and scrambles. Each type has its own unique advantages, but mash feed often stands out for various reasons. In this particular video, we will discuss the benefits of using mash feed over pellet for poultry, helping you to make an informed decision for your farm success. This particular topic have received many questions on the comment section of this particular channel and different other platforms. What kind of feed is best for our chickens? Which texture is best? Should I use pellet? Should I use mash? Should I use scramble? Or which one should I go for that will help me to get the maximum weight and growth of my chicken within a short period of time? Now, before I go into this particular topic fully, let me give you different poultry feed textures. Mash feed. This is finely ground feed ingredients that are loose and scrumbly, often used for chickens and young birds. Next one is pellet. Pellet is compressed feed formed into small, hard cylindrical shapes used for adult poultry. They have scrambles. Scrambles are partially crushed pellets, smaller and more manageable than pellet, typically fed to older chicks. You have seen this, but let me tell you one thing. Before pellets can be converted, it must be digested to smaller particles. Before scramble can be converted, it must first be digested to smaller particles. Digestion stage and conversion stage. Now, the mash itself is already digested. Let's assume, because it has broken down into smaller units, because you have to break those pellets into smaller units into the mash before it can be converted. Now the mash itself is already grounded, so what it requires is mostly convection. So the breaking down process is already gone half. Now let me give you 10 benefits of using mash feed over pellet and others. Number 1, cost effective. Mash feed is generally less expensive to produce than pellet because it skips the extrusion and compression process. This can save farmers money, especially when scaling up production. Another one is natural feeding behavior. Mash feeds mimics natural foraging behavior. Birds can sieve through the loose feed, which stimulates natural eating patterns and keeps them more engaged during feeding. Perhaps your chickens are the aggressive type that fight always. Once they finish those bigger particles, it takes them to take the smaller particles, and once they are busy, they will hardly fight, and that aggression will be ruled out because they will be busy. Before you know it, it gets to night time. But once pellets is there, they will just pick it 1, 2, 3. It's over. Before the digestion takes place, they are already hungry because for them they have not eaten anything yet because the feed is still stuck in their guts. So they are still looking for feed. But once it is mash, they will continue picking the smaller units of it, and that takes them longer time. Next one is more flexible formulation. Mash feed allows for greater flexibility in mixing ingredients, which means farmers can customize the feed to meet specific nutritional requirements for different stages of growth or different breeds of birds. Next one is easier to digest, as I earlier said. Because mash feed is not compressed, it can be easier for birds to break down and digest, especially younger poultry birds. This can lead to better nutrient absorption and overall health and feed conversion. The next one is improved feed intake. Some poultry prefer the texture of mash over pellets, resulting in higher feed intake. This can be particularly useful for ensuring your birds are consuming enough food during critical growth stages. Better for smaller birds. Mash feed is ideal for smaller birds like chicks that may have difficulty consuming hard pellets. The fine texture of mash ensures they get the nutrition they need without struggling to eat the feed. Next one is prevent feed sorting. With mash feed, birds cannot easily sort out the particles or parts they prefer, as they might struggle with scramble or pellets. This ensures they are consuming a balanced diet with all the essential nutrients, most especially if you want to mix this feed with your own backyard and homemade diets. Like maybe you have all these plants I'm telling you here, you want to mix it together. You can mix them properly with mash and the chicken will not separate them. But if you try that in pellets, you are almost at the point of taking sorry, because they first pick the pellets, separate, use the amount, as they are using the amount to separate the pellets, they are wasting the other ones on the floor. And when you comes in, you will not see all those ones you mix by yourself, and you feel that they have consumed it without knowing that they have mixed with the beddings. So mash is the best, most especially for you. The next one is less processing involved in mash. Mash feed requires less processing than pellets, which means fewer nutritional losses during manufacturing. During the production stage, is only few nutrients are lost. The feed retains more of its natural vitamins and minerals. Next one is reduced stress in birds. Birds can sometimes become stressed when transitioning to pellets due to their harder texture. Mash feed offers a softer, more familiar texture, which reduces the likelihood of stress-related issues in poultry and livestock animals. Finally, it encourages water intake, and this water intake helps to boost them and at the same time increase feed digestion and feed conversion, and most especially during their health challenging stages. And you add some vitamins or some medications in the water which you want them to take fast before it destroys. Use mash is going to help them to drink that medicated water quickly. So because since mash feed can be slightly drier and less compact than pellet, it encourages birds to drink more water, which is essential for their digestion and overall well-being. Please, if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you never miss another update on poultry farming tips and techniques. Also, give this video a thumb up, leave a comment with your experience or question, and share this video with other poultry farmers who might benefit from this insight. Both mash and pellets have their pros and cons, but for many poultry farmers, mash feed offers a more natural, cost-effective, and flexible option. Whether you are raising chicks or adult birds, Understanding the benefits of mash feed can help you optimize your feeding strategy and maximize your farm's productivity. Please, I thank you immensely for watching this video to this level, and we will see you in the next video loading very soon. Don't go far. Share this video. Bye for now.